I want to go out to Betsy Randolph now. She's with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol. And Betsy, I-35 was closed down on the south and northbound lanes all afternoon. What's the very latest on that right now?
Well, thank you. We do have Interstate 35 open back up. I-35 and I-44 are back open. However, all of the exits for Moore are still closed, and they will remain closed until we have been advised otherwise. The reason that we're doing that is because we simply cannot get anybody else into the city. In fact, we are going to be asking folks to leave the area here in a little bit, and we're going to be imposing a curfew, moving people out of the area, and then once they're out, they won't be allowed back in until it's safe to do so. We do still have search and rescue crews throughout the city and some of the heavily hit areas. They are still searching for people. We know we still have people that are trapped. I'm at the command center. We've got a unified command set up here at the fire department in Moore, and then we have various staging areas for law enforcement, medical triage, fire INSA, the media all set up over on 19th Street. We want to let folks know that if you're looking for your child, if we're taking the children to First Baptist Church there at 27th and I-35, we do have folks set up, the parents from the Plaza Towers. They're at 19th and Eagle. Just east of there, we're going to be setting up some transportation that's underway right now. Buses from the Moore School District are going to be busing displaced people to some of the shelters, one of those being there at 119th and May. A lot of different places are set up here in the city, are opening their doors. Different businesses, different charity organizations are set up and are assisting, and we really appreciate that. We do ask that nobody else try to come into the area to volunteer to assist. We may be asking for more volunteers tomorrow. If you can financially give to the Red Cross, they are doing an outstanding job making sure that people that are displaced have a place to spend the night. And so we're just asking for folks to remember those things. Leave the area. Try not to come back to this area. We do have some search and rescue teams that are on their way responding, and we're going to be doing our utmost, our very, very best to make sure that each of these places that have been so heavily hit today, that we've gotten everybody out that we can rescue.
And Betsy, you spoke about a curfew that it's about to take place in Moore. Do you have the hours on that now?
We don't. They're still trying to make those decisions as to whether or not what time we're going to be putting that information out, disseminating that information to our law enforcement folks. We know that we've got just an awful lot of folks moving in around, just walking, some still wounded, and so we're trying to get those folks out. I don't have a time for you, but as soon as I have it, I'll make sure to pass it on to you.
And this curfew, I mean, it's a number of reasons. Not only, it doesn't just protect those homes from looters and that sort of thing. I mean, there's a real safety issue out there in the dark.
Absolutely. We've got so much debris that's on the roadway, so much debris that's everywhere down here, that people that are walking or driving around, the potential for further injuries to occur are very, very great. We've got a lot of down power lines, roadways that are blocked, and so we really don't need people just walking around looking, taking pictures, that sort of thing, and that's one of the reasons that we are. Yes, we want to protect those properties and for looters and that sort of thing, but we also want to be able to control the situation, even though it seems out of control right now. We've got just an enormous amount of people that are here working and trying to get in and do those search and rescue things. We still believe that we've got people trapped and we want to get to them tonight.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys can get to them, because you know those people have been terrified for hours, trapped in wherever they are. Betsy Randolph with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, I thank you so much for talking to us tonight.